After exiting Game 5 against the Grizzlies with a head injury, Anthony Davis's status for the Lakers in Game 6 will be the biggest story to monitor over the coming days. While the Lakers losing Game 5 in Golden State wasn't all that damaging or surprising, losing Anthony Davis in the process most certainly was. After an errant elbow from Kevin Looney caught Davis in the head, the big man exited the game, did not return, and looked to be in bad shape. The worries of a concussion were certainly valid, and the concerns about his status moving forward were aplenty. As the best player in the series so far, the Lakers' hopes without Davis drop drastically. Now, things are at a standstill when it comes to this series. Davis's availability will go a long way in deciding the outcome of this series, and both sides are aware of that. The optimism for Davis and the Lakers should come from the increasingly encouraging reports that surfaced after the game. Immediately following the contest, head coach Darvin Ham said Davis noted that Davis was doing better. Chris Haynes, who both writes for Bleacher Report and served as the sideline reporter for Wednesday's game, was the source of many of the reports following the game and into Thursday. First, he gave a rather detailed report about Davis and how the team handled the situation during and after the game.
AD, I was told, in the temple area, and AD went to the bench, and he sat on the bench for a minute. He was being evaluated. Then they wanted him to go to the locker room. But the way that the arena is here at Chase Center, the visiting bench is across the court from where their locker room is. So he would have to walk across the court to get to his locker room. So they chose the very closest entrance, or exit, I should say, and they took him in a room. Now, when they took him in this room, they had to a lightweight hold him up. He was stumbling a little bit. He just, you could tell his equilibrium was off. Then about 5 minutes later, they brought a wheelchair in the room. And from there, he was escorted to the room, over all the way across the hall to the locker room. Now, I was told this, that sources have informed me that the early diagnosis is that it appears that he has avoided a concussion and is doing much better now. So that is good news right now. Obviously, if he went into concussion protocol, the likelihood of him being available for Game 6